out there to others. Other people respect time a lot. If you see other people here, when they say this event is starting 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock on the dot, they will be there. The host will be there, the MC will be there, and the event will be going on. But we think that this is labyrinth time. It doesn't add value to us. It only take away values from us. Oh, the labyrinth people, the labyrinth time, or that labyrinth event, I'm not even going there. They don't stay in time. And sometimes the hall or the event hall, sometimes they even put people away from the hall because it's over time. And that's the time the party or the event is in the middle. And the person who has that building will just come and say, hey, time is over, the event needs to end. So that thing about time, we actually need to work on it as Liberians. Wherever you are, you can be any part of this world. Please, that Liberian mentality about time, we need to erase it. So how you live as a person is your life. How you live. So you don't live by other people's rules. You live by your own rule. It also reflects your confidence. Your no should be your no, your yes should be your yes. Nobody need to override your decision or your opinion about something. Yeah, they can dislike your opinion, but that is you. That is your opinion. It can be debated. But if you say yes, let your yes be yes and let your no be no. It's very important. So, what is professional confidence? Professional confidence. What is it? So, research indicates that many individuals possess skills, talents, and knowledge, but they still struggle with confidence. Every year there are a lot of people earning degrees, diplomas, certificates. There are a lot of people earning those things. It is important to know why you earn it. Why did you go to school in the very first place? Why did you set up your own business? Why did you establish your own charity organization? So there is a why behind everything. Is it because everybody going to school and you also want to go to school without a plan? One of my professors during those days when I was still in college, he said, if you come to college because people are also attending college, it means you are a bandwagon. You know the bandwagon, right? The wagon is attached to another wagon is attached to another wagon. So they all go in the same direction with the head where the engine is at. So you don't want to be a bandwagon. You want to be separated. You want to know your own values. You want to know why you study or in college. You want to know why you got that certificate. And not just to wear the gun and post and say, yes, I made it. But what did you make? What did you make? Is the question. So, professional confidence, those that have gone to school or those that are intending to go to school, or if you did not go to school, but you have a talent in you and you believe that that talent is building your life, is impacting other people's lives, it's really important to know your why in that talent. So, what is professional talent? Professional talent is the belief in your ability to succeed in your choosing career, the belief in the belief in your success for that career goal that you have chosen. It's also the trust in your skills. What are those skills? What are something that you learn? Maybe medical skill, or maybe technical skill like going to a technical school, learning how to build a house, or you have learned how to put computer together, the hardware of computer. So those are skills. Do you believe in the skills that you have already obtained? Do you believe in it? You will see somebody will graduate with a certificate in something very relevant to society. And if you ask the person, they would tell you, sometimes they would tell you, we just here, oh, yeah, this certificate, sir, I earn. I don't even know. I don't have a job for it. But you have a skill that you can put to use. God has given you knowledge. You use that knowledge and put it into a wisdom so that other people will learn from that. There is nothing called a wasted learning. You have to you have to do it over and over. You have to practice what you learn over and over, and it becomes a part of you. What is professional confidence? Another definition of professional confidence is the value you put in yourself academically or in the work context. So, the value that you put in yourself academically or the value that you put in yourself at work. Are you somebody at work who leaves their job or their tasks and focus on other people's tasks? So if you focus more on other people's tasks or what they're doing or what they aren't doing at work and not putting that seriousness into your work, then you lack confidence. You lack professional confidence. So what are those values academically you are adding to yourself? What are those values that you are putting out at work in a society? Some people are content creators. What are the values that you put out there in the public? So it also demonstrates ethical standards. You have a diploma, you have a certificate, you have a career, you have a talent, you have a skill. How well are you utilizing those skills, those talents? How well are you utilizing them? Are you utilizing them professionally, ethically, without any discrepancy? So, professional values are also part of ethical standards. They are part of ethical standard. How well do you practice? Are you cutting corners when it comes to decision making? Are you cutting corners when it comes to budgeting? So professional confidence, it goes a long way. It also shows moral duties and obligations. So what are those obligations as a woman in society? What are those obligations? What are those moral values that you need to live up to? So if they give you let's say if you earn or merit a corporate job, are you going to do the same thing that other people have been doing? So what are your work ethics? What are your professional ethics? What do you live by? It is saying, hey, you just came here and occupying this position. You don't even know what used to happen here. So mind your business. So are you going to stand up for yourself, or you're going to mind your business and be like the others that have occupied that position and left? What are the changes you're going to make? What are the impact you're going to make in that corporate position or private position? What are those impacts that you're going to make? So are you going to allow fear to grip you? Oh, people used to do things that people are afraid of change. There is nowhere around the world people embrace change just like that. No, change is hard. So to bring or to create change, it takes a long way. It takes risks, it takes values, it takes standards, and so many energy. So you don't want to be like other people. You want to stand up for the right thing. And standing up for the right thing, especially when it comes to your career, is very important. People will start to follow you. You are also building other people to be to do the right thing and be the right people. It's very important. So professional standards and also professional behavior. We also talk about that when it comes to professional confidence. It's also freedom from doubt. So ask questions. When you need to ask questions. Never be ashamed. Don't say I have PhD so I cannot ask questions. No, no. After all, there are other people who learn. There are other people who learn in other fields. And if you don't understand, you ask them. There is no shame or shyness in asking questions, even if you have the highest degree in education. It's also competency and performance. So it's not about occupying the position, it's not about getting the degree, it's not about getting the certificate, but how well you perform. So most of the time you see employers asking for, that's why an interview is very important because they want to know how well you're going to perform on a job. So employers will all also they will always ask, if you were in this position, what changes will you bring? If you were in this position, how will you solve conflict? So not just by saying it, but you should also be able to demonstrate that on the job. So how well you are handling conflicts in your homes, how well you are handling conflicts in your communities, it also shows how well you will handle conflicts professionally in your workplaces or the skills or talents that you have. So confidence building is required in all settings, including your home, including the community where you live, in the churches, in the mosques, or wherever your places of worships are. So it's also a formal qualification. You can be qualified for something and you are recognized for that qualification. So that is also recognized as a professional talent or professional career. It can also mean a statement about someone's belief. Oh, I believe this. There are a lot of people who post other people quotes on social media, other famous people, because it's their belief, it's their value. So if their values and beliefs align to you, then you also pick that up because it's making impact on your life. It also the feeding and belief and intentions also. So how do you build professional confidence? This is really important. We have talked about it. How do you build it? So many people are still struggling, many women are still struggling with building self-confidence and professional confidence. You were graduated from that university, that prestigious university. You got your honor and you celebrated. So what next? What next? Some people are still struggling with creating resume. Some people are still struggling with um, establishing letters to show that you actually won a job. Some people are still struggling with that. Despite they went to school, they went to higher universities, they're still struggling with that. So if you are in that category, this presentation is for you. Never be shy to ask for help. As I tell anybody, learning continues. If somebody says that I have the highest degree, academic degree on art, so I don't need to learn, then you are not a leader. You are not. Because true leaders continue learning. True leaders are curious. They continue asking questions. So we are talking about women in leadership. So if you want to be wise, if you want to continue to shine out there, don't stop learning. Don't. It builds your confidence, your self-confidence, and also your professional confidence. Never stop learning. So how do you build professional confidence? So how we perceive ourselves affects our performance. You will hear somebody saying me, they say I'm good for nothing. Me, they say I'm a housewife. So I will limit myself to being a housewife and not get out there to shine. I hear people saying, yeah, my husband is doing everything for me and he just want me to be home. So what if that husband, God forbid, he doesn't exist anymore? What will happen to you? During the COVID-19 in the United States, there's a story about this lady who had five children, a Liberian. And the man, her husband, had a good job. And he only told her, stay at home and just take care of the children, take them to school and pick them up from school. Unfortunately, she never knew how to drive because the man told her, just sit at home and take care of the children, cook, and I will do everything. I will go to work and do everything. So when the COVID-19 came, the man was infected and he died. When he died, that lady with the five children struggled. She never knew how to drive, she never had a job, nothing. So all she knew was just to take care of the children. She was limited. She was limited. So, as a woman, even if your husband is telling you, do not do this, encourage him that you also are a human being that you need to learn. Learning never stops. Even if you are a housewife and your husband is doing everything for you, learning never stops. You don't know the circumstances in life. You don't know what situation you will be in the next minute, in the next month, in the next year. So you will get trapped. You will get trapped. So self confidence and professional confidence are essential components of effective performance and competency. So they are sustained through constant practice of quality of performance. So constant practice makes self-confidence and professional confidence more valuable. So if you are not practicing, unless they give you something or maybe a speech to go and give at an event, and you take that practice to be very serious, then you will get lost along the way. But it's everyday practice. Today, if we get out there and say, today, I'm going to say no to something that I should say no to, and you practice that. I'm going to say no to not going to program on time. I'm going to say no to that. And if you are a host, you're going to say no to not starting that program on time. Even if there's two person or there are two persons, that program must start on time. So if you practice that every day, you also begin to see yourself building your self-confidence and professional confidence at the same time. Be at work earlier. Oh, this is government job. You know, government yeah, you can come to work anytime, you can leave anytime. No. Whether it's a government job or not, go on time. Stay there, do your tasks, and leave. Tomorrow, your performance will show in another dimension. But if you just say this is government time, you come in when they say 8 o'clock, you're starting at 10 o'clock, you're coming in and giving all the excuses, you aren't building yourself. You aren't building yourself. So, how do you build professional confidence? The first thing is faith in yourself before anyone else does. Build that faith in yourself. If you don't have faith in yourself, it's difficult for somebody to have faith in you. Yeah, you will apply to a job. They will pick you for an interview. It's time for you to show up. what you got in you. It's time for you to show up what the companies need. It's time for you to show up what changes you will bring into that space. So faith in yourself first before others do. Self efficiency. That's number two, self efficiency. And there is a theory about self efficiency, which is the belief that completing a task related to your competency can produce an efficacy effect. So if you believe that this task that they have given me, I'm going to perform it to my best, it's going to produce another effect, which will be positive effect to yourself and to the company or whatever space you find yourself. Trust your capacities. Trust your capacity, your abilities. Trust that. Do not be afraid. Step out. Do something. Do something. Don't wait until you are told to perform your tasks. Let's say if you are new on a job, for instance, because we are talking about professional confidence. So most of the examples will be on your workplaces, your skills, your talents, or your career. So those are the things that we are discussing here. You have to believe in your capacities, your abilities to do something. Do not be afraid. Believe that if they give you a key to a door, they say, this is your office. Believe that that is your office. Occupy that office. Occupy the decks, occupy the tables, occupy the chairs, whatever you can occupy, occupy. Even the information, get hands on everything. Do not be afraid. Accomplish your goals, track your goals, and accomplish them. As an individual, if you just living your life without setting goals for yourself, it's difficult. Again, you'll be like a bandwagon, just going with the flow, just going. You don't even know the direction, you're just going. Be exceptional. Be exceptional. Perform your tasks. Achieve your goals. We talk about goal setting and we encourage women to set goals and achieve them. Work on those goals and achieve them. That is also part of self confidence and also part of professional confidence. So, if you do all these things for yourself, you will see how you will impact other women's life, your children, your community, and they will always count on you. They will always count on you. I'm saying these things with passion because I know how it's working for me. And once it is working for me, it's going to work for you. If you believe it, if you have faith that it's going to work for you, it's definitely going to work for you. I know many people have set goal for the year. The new year came, and a lot of people were floating around. This year I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Trust me, there was a numeric assessment that out of 10% who made a goal in a year time, 9% will not accomplish that goal because of the anxiety. Everybody is making goals, creating goals for themselves, resolutions for themselves. But as you get into the middle of the year, people turn to forget what they have already done. And then when a year is ending, people start to reflect, what have I achieved? But you did not work on your goals. What will you achieve at the end of the year? Nothing. So I just want to encourage people to set goals and accomplish those goals. Even if you cannot accomplish them in full, at least you work on something and you made progress. That is more important. Another one, if you want to build professional confidence, is to identify, develop, and improve self and professional confidence. So you need to sit down. What are those l- put a list together. What are you confident in? What are you confident in when you go to work? Write them down. Oh, I am confident in greeting people when I go to work. Oh, I am confident when I sit in my office, I first read my emails and respond. So start to get a checklist about things that you're already confident in and start to analyze places where you have challenges. Analyze those places and start to work on them. Again, experience learning. So there, like I said from the beginning, there is no learning that is wasted. Seize the space and conquer it. If they talk about workshop, whether money there or not, because we Liberian, we have the tendency that if people are invited for a workshop, they must be paid for sitting down. No. So if you want to be a leader, step into every learning space. When you are invited, step there. If you are not invited, that's okay. But be curious to learn, be curious. That way you are experiencing your career, you're also experiencing how you want to be in certain places. So identify your potential. What are you good at? What are those things that stand out for you? That when you say something or when you do it, people are impressed, people are inspired. So identify those things and write it down. Seek moral support and emotional stability. So, like I said, there is no one who is a master over learning. The greatest learner, we're still learning from other people. So seek moral support. Do not be ashamed. We're all in a women group and we have different levels of education. We have different levels of um, abilities and capacities. So never be shy to ask another woman for help. And if a woman comes to you for help, be willing to assist. Do not go somewhere and ask other, do not go somewhere and say, oh, she didn't know it, I told her, and start to gossip about it. That's not professional at all. Gossip is not okay. So if you're helping somebody with knowledge, do not gossip about it. Let that person give gratitude in return. Oh, because you gave me this information, I was able to use it. And this is what happened. These are the results, the good results that it gave me and other people. Oh, she said she went to school, but she asked me for help. She didn't know this, and I told her, I gave her that information. No, women should uplift each other and not to break each other down. There's a notion that when women gather together, nothing good comes from out of that group. It's a lie. It's a lie. But we need to prove that it's a lie and stop backbiting and gossiping about each other when we need help. Somebody can inbox me and say, hey, Damawa, yeah, I enjoy the topic and I think I need to explore more. And when I have the time, we can talk about it. We can learn together. We can learn together. Or somebody can say, no, Damawa, that information was not accurate. Maybe you need to do more study about it. I don't have to be hyper about that. Oh, okay. I'm going to do more research and see what other information I can gather about this topic. It's important. So it's give and also what take, which are important for all of us as women if we really, really want to build both professional and self-confidence. So how to maximize? If you're already into that space, I mean, you know yourself, you know how you conquer spaces, you know how you are shining out there. Yeah, excellent. Congratulations to women who are already confident and they are conquering spaces. They are not afraid. They are fearless. They are fierce in their doings, in their behavior, and everything. Somebody will say they don't get a heck for anybody. Yes, if you are that woman, how to maximize that professional confidence, demonstrate professional competence throughout your career. Do not back down, do not cut corners. Demonstrate that competence throughout in every place that you want. Demonstrate it. People always say, but why are you always wearing clothes? Because that is me. It's part of my ethics for the career that I choose. It's part of my ethics. So whenever I'm going to a professional space, I dress professionally. Even at work, I dress professionally. That is part of me because that's me. So if somebody criticizes that, you just tell them that's me. Don't cry about it. Don't feel bad about it. Don't change your style. If you change your style, then based on what the person has said to you, if you change your style, then that means you aren't confident. Again, build communication, good communication, which is a challenge for many people. Build good communication. And building good communication, it means you should be able to listen. That's one of the things. You should be able to listen. And you should be able to ask the right question. Ask the right question for clarity. So it's more important and valuable to listen than to speak. Speak when it is necessary to speak. And be a good problem solver. Solve problem in a good direction that will lead your team or your household to the right place. And then moral values. So you can go in public because somebody have made you angry, and then you go on Facebook and start ranting about it and using all kinds of language on social media because somebody somewhere has made you angry. Where is your professional values? Where is it? You come on Facebook and make statement because somebody have made you angry. You lose it. You lose it. And then when you lose that value, you break the trust that people have in you. You break the trust. So we want to put women together to look in another positive direction other than just looking at things one way. Somebody make you angry, you come live and curse them. No, no, we want women to change that narrative. We want women to change that narrative. Don't be hyper about things. Listen more and talk less. Ask the right question when it's necessary. Be ethical. It also adds to your value. The career that you choose, what are the values? What you need to do and what you need not to do with that profession? They have the do's and the don'ts about your career, your talents, your abilities, your skills. There are do's and don'ts. So those are some of the things that the do's are some of the things that reflect your moral values. It's very important and what you believe in. Be efficient and effective in your career and work practices. Be effective and efficient. If you really want to build that professional confidence, be efficient and professional in your career practice. Don't put your hands under the table to accept bribe. You know, bribery is also a non-ethical practice. Don't say everybody is doing it. Myself, I'm here. Um, I have to eat my own. Nobody knows tomorrow. I have to eat my own. If you're eating your own, then think about the pregnant woman who needs that money to go to hospital to deliver safely. Think about that teenage girl who is out there in danger. She needs sex education. Think about that. So if you accept that bribery because you want the biggest car among your colleagues, then be thinking about that child who is in the slum community that wants to go to school. Be thinking about that. And you are in a position to provide all those necessities for life. Be thinking about it. So professional confidence comes from professional practices. And then mentor other people. Don't just sit on the knowledge and the education. Mentor other people. You can do that by saying something to people, by advising them, by giving them directions, by opening up options. You can do so. And also, you can do that by your lifestyle. If your lifestyle contradicts your profession, then trust is also broken. Then you are not adding professional value to your life. Do the right thing all the time. It's not about being critical. Oh, she's critical because she wants to see the right thing being done. No, she wants to see the right thing being done because she was told in her profession that she must do the right thing. If she really wants to build her profession, she must do the right thing. So do the right thing is very important. Even if others mock you, even if others criticize you, do the right thing all the time. Do the right thing. Be willing to take risks. That's another thing. Be willing to take risks and go extra mile to achieve better things. Yeah, you cannot just be in your comfort zone. Nothing working, oh. We here, oh. Just how you see all that how we are. Oh. Nothing working. But be willing to take risks. Take extra steps. And you will see that breakthrough. You will see it, you will experience that breakthrough. It's very important. That's one of the things. On the other hand, I know people love praises. Nobody want criticism. Nobody. If you ask anybody, they'll say, no, I don't enjoy criticism. But it's important for our own professional and self growth. It is important. So criticism, it builds us up. It helps us to identify places where we are weak and be able to perform better. So admit that you have made mistake and you learn from them and move forward. Yeah, admit it. You made a mistake. You don't have to argue. You don't have to be defensive. Admit it and just move forward. You are learning. That's how women leaders behave. So wait for others to congratulate you. That's another thing. Don't be blowing your horn. Yeah, it's good to celebrate little wins, big wins. Yes. But if you do the right thing, people will congratulate you without you demanding anybody to say thank you to you. No. So accept compliments also. And accept those compliments graciously, happily. When somebody tell you, thank you for doing this, you give a feedback to them. Yeah, I was really working on this. I really put time and I had some challenges, but in the end, I made it. Thank you for telling me. Thank you for recognizing that. And take courses. That's another thing. Take courses. Go online, take some courses. If they have some courses where you can go in person, take those courses. For me, I really enjoy being in professional spaces. I really enjoy being there because it gave me a lot of experience from other people and other cultures. So it's really important for all of us go to seminars, attend workshops, conferences, attend them when you have the time. Attend those things. Professional confidence is built up over several events or training session. So attend training session also. So right after this presentation, I'm on my way to another convention. We're having our BPW convention, which is ongoing right now. So right after this presentation, I'm going to just join the women out there to explore ourselves and new things, the directions we are heading to. So it's very important. Instead of wasting time on other unnecessary things, I mean, do some reading. Some people have books, but they don't read it. Some people are reading their books. Keep it up. Keep it up. If you go on social media, it takes your whole time away. Sometimes it's important to disappear, not because you hate the people. You like them. You love everybody because they are your supporters. But sometimes you need to take some break from social media to focus on yourself. Because social media, new events will keep coming and coming and coming. And you will turn to say to yourself, hey, I missed this. Oh, yeah, I missed this person's birthday. Oh, I'm late. Yeah, people can be late. It's okay. I mean, you disappear for a reason. You disappear for a reason. And thanks to people, sometimes when I disappear from Facebook, they come in my inbox, hey, Domo, we haven't been seeing you. I hope you're okay. I mean, thanks to those people. Yeah, I can name them right now, but they are good people. So it's sometimes it's good to disappear, but when you come back strong. Come back strong. Yeah, teach people. It's very important. So the more you specialize in your career, in your talents, in your skills, the more you master your capacities and your abilities, your capabilities and your abilities, the more you will be successful, the more you will discover yourself, and the more you will be confident. It's very important to every woman. I'm speaking to all the women out there because sometimes the men will say, women, they are very impulsive, they love renting, they're quick to be angry. Oh, nothing good can come from other the women. No, many good things, including the men, have come out of women, and they cannot dispute it. They cannot defend it. They know it. They know the values that we carry, but they just don't want to recognize. Some men are recognizing the importance of women, the values that women carry. But stand up for yourself. If you don't stand up for yourself, you're expecting the men to stand up for you, that's zero. That's totally zero. Let me tell you, the more you put yourself out there, the more you build your confidence, whether in your career, in yourself, in what you are doing, the more you attract people around you. That man that have been boasting around saying that, yeah, I can leave her anytime. She cannot live without me. It's a lie. When he sees you stepping out to be yourself, that's the more he will get attached to you. It is documented in studies. And then if you're building and maximizing your professional confidence, make sure you prepare. Every day, have something that you have prepared for your life. Have something. List something, write it down. If you don't write things down, you forget. Because the brain takes a lot of things. Every day there are new things coming, every day there are new events. So you will forget. So it's better to write things that have so many notebooks so that I don't forget. If something is not on my schedule, then I forget. But if I write it down, I remember. So be prepared at your very best. Be prepared all the time. Don't say, oh, somebody had taken me impromptu and I cannot, present. But be prepared. Practice. Everyday practice. Stay in front of your mirror instead of putting the lipstick and the mascara. Stand there and say something to yourself. You can do it. You have the ability. God has given you that authority. Why can't you use it as a woman? You know what values you carry? Do you know it? Do you recognize your importance? Do you recognize the blessing, the loads of blessing that you carry in society? Do you recognize that as a woman? If only you sit and reflect, you will see how valuable you are. You wouldn't be afraid of anything. You wouldn't be afraid of any space. You wouldn't be afraid to come live. You wouldn't be afraid to step out into professional spaces. You wouldn't be afraid. But you have to practice it. There is nothing that comes by miracle if you want to build yourself and professional confidence. There's no miracle in it. If you don't do it, it won't come. Oh, yeah, it won't come. You have to do it. Even God gave you the ability, you have to demonstrate it. He said faith comes by hearing the word of God. So if you don't put that faith into action, it's zero. It's zero. You will turn around and be in that same position. So make priority. Prioritize. If you don't prioritize, other people will prioritize you. And you know when people are using you, you know it. Yeah, you don't have time for yourself. They will wear you out. They will suck the energy out of you because you don't prioritize yourself. When they say party here, you join there. They say party to the other side, you join there. Flexing on the other side, chilling on the other side, you join there. Why you don't have priority? As a woman, say to yourself today that I party, wait, I must end this chapter in this book. I started reading this book since 3 months. I must end it because you're learning. Nobody going to open anything up for you. You have to explore for yourself. Step into opportunities that you have. Party and thing gonna waste your time because there will be only food and drinks and dancing, partying. So let's say you're taking 3, 4 hours at a party and you want to see the last person leaving. Then if you put that into perspective for yourself, self-development, and you sit down and start to read a book, what will happen? You will achieve more than going to that party. So in the 4 hours you're spending at that party, you take that 4 hours to read a book, we will be launching your book. We will be launching your book. You can count on me and say, Damawa, I'm launching my book. I want you to be that organizer. I will do that for you. I will. So we are here to uplift women. We are here to support each other. But you need to first prioritize yourself. Like I said, pay attention to people when they are speaking, their body language. When you're interacting with people, I'm very good at that. I am very, very good at that. My first interaction with anybody, I can just tell what their next move, and I can also tell, I can I can filter the negativity and the positive out of that interaction. So if it doesn't align to my personality, I just play you low. That's me. I just play you low because everybody wants to develop. Everybody wants good thing for themselves. So if you are bringing more negative energy into the friendship or into the relationship, then I'm done with you. I know how to do that. That's me. That's part of my values. I know how to read people by their body language. Their verbal cues give me more, I place more attention on that because they say, well, action speaks louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. If I greet you and you give me a sad look, I already understand the kind of person you are. And that friendship would not even last longer. But if I greet you with glee, without enthusiasm, and you just give me cold shoulder, I'm done. I'm not even giving you a second chance. I'm just done with that. So that's me. You have to add value to yourself before people start to value you. And understand people body language. People body language is speak more than they saying things to you. Open your eyes. That's emotional intelligence. Open your eyes to how people behave to you. Open your eyes to that. If not, you will be more people pleasing than you prioritizing yourself. It's very important. And I want to really encourage all of us, women, if you need support, count on us. We are here in a new day group. Count on us. If you need mentorship, we are here. We can provide that mentorship. It's time for all women to see things in a different and better perspective. See things in a different direction. Not the old you, but the new you making advancement. The new you making impact. The new you conquering spaces. That is the new you. So do not keep comparing and competing with other people. If you keep doing that, you are wasting your time. So the time that you have to advance, you'll be taking that time to see who's getting married on social media. You will spend more time on who's building house. You will spend more time on who got a new dress, who braided a new style that just came. You will start wasting time on those things. Oh, she got that star. I'm also going to the tailor shop to sew that same star. And I even found on her. But when I saw it, they see it on me. I'm talking to the women, right? Yeah. Because I'm a woman. I know what can happen in our group. So we want to change the narrative. Start computing. Yeah. Start comparing yourself to other people. You are unique. You are who you are. God made you the way you are. Just take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Because the more you take care of yourself, the more you start building your self confidence. And then the more you start stepping into your professional spaces with confidence. But if you start comparing and competing with other people, it's a waste of time. Yeah, I tell anybody it's a waste of time. Please don't waste your time on that, my sister. Don't. There will always be somebody who will be higher than you. I don't care what happened. There will always be somebody. And when you somewhere you are doing better, don't say nobody told you thank you, so you cannot celebrate yourself. Don't expect thank you all the time. Yeah, thank you will come at the appropriate time. Because people get angry when you don't tell them thank you for doing certain job or task. People get angry. So whether or not somebody told you thanks, be yourself. Be yourself. Do what you ought to do. Be yourself. Yeah. And then seek advice, seek mentorship. I have a mentor, not just one. I have mentors. Yeah, I have mentors, not just one. So when I was in the university recently, and I was doing my master in organizational leadership, my mentor, she she said, "But Damawa, you are achieving your master degree. I'm not even there." I said, "It doesn't matter. I can be your mentee." And she's excellent. She has experience. Oh, elderly lady, but she has experience. And I listen to her. I go to her for advice. Whatever, whenever I'm doing something, I just hit her up. Hey, I'm doing this. What is your opinion about it? What are your suggestions? It doesn't matter. Yeah, she doesn't have a master degree, but it doesn't matter. So don't say because this person I'm higher than this person in education, so they cannot be my mentor. No, that's how people grow. That's how people connect. That's how people network. So I want to encourage women, especially Liberian women and other women who are struggling to build their confidence. I want to encourage you to find a mentor. It's very important for everyone. It's important. And you also need to acknowledge your strength and your weaknesses. We acknowledge our strength, but what about our weaknesses? It's important. Acknowledge your weaknesses, and little by little, you start to build yourself up. It's possible. Do something new, something that you have never done before. Do something new. Don't stay in your comfort zone. Comfort zone can be where you're living. Comfort zone can be practice that you are doing every day, nothing changing. Those are examples of comfort zone. But do new things. Travel to places that you haven't traveled before. I used to say to myself after high school, I want to travel to all the countries in Liberia. And I worked towards it. It happened. I went to all the 15 countries in Liberia. I went there. I mean, physically. So, do new things. Step out. Take some risks. Not to kill yourself, but take some risks. You don't know what is behind that. So, the most difficult part is always at the beginning of any journey. So that's the most difficult part. You'll be thinking, when I do this, how will I be? How will people see me? What will they say about me? Do you care about people's opinion, or you care about prioritizing yourself? Because if you don't prioritize yourself, I said this before. If you don't prioritize yourself, you wouldn't be able to take care of other people when you have the opportunity to do so. You wouldn't. You telling somebody braid your hair, but then your hair is not braided. So what is that? You telling somebody to do something, but then you aren't even the outcome of that thing that you are telling somebody to do it, to do rather. So it's good to always do something new. You will find joy in it. At the end of the day, you will tell yourself thanks for doing this new thing that you haven't done before. So think about that new thing that you want to do, but you're afraid to do it. Think about it. You don't have to go to school before you read a book. No, you don't. You can be a writer without a career. You can be a writer without a diploma. You can be a writer without a certificate. You can write a book. Start today by writing the story of your life. There is something, there is a passion within you, burning inside you that you want to put out, but you don't know how. You don't know how. If you need that little mentorship, come on us in the new day. And you will find women who will be willing to hold your hands, work together, partnership to make that dream come true. So develop your self esteem. Before people respect you, respect yourself. Respect yourself before people respect you. That's how you build your self esteem. And then, even at work, yeah, at work, workplaces, I can tell anybody it's not a friendship era. It's a professional place. It's not a friendship era. If you gossip somebody at work, make sure that person is going to gossip you to another workmate or colleague. Don't do it. Do your tasks, and after the hour, go home. Forget about side talks because it's undermining, it's demeaning other people, and you will find yourself in that same picture. Don't be surprised. So be a catalyst of change. That's another thing to build professional confidence. If you're somebody who always kicking against change, stepping on change, you don't want anything good to happen in another person's life, in your family, in your workplaces, in the community, just stepping on things, then you aren't a leader. And there are people in society like that. So don't be like that as a woman. If you really want to be a leader, embrace change because things are changing. We're wearing the way we used to be. We're wearing the way we used to be. Things are changing. Even in the villages now, people are wearing coat suit. I remember when we started getting cell phone and touch screen and everything, people used to criticize the cell phone, the mobile phone. People used to criticize it. Other people, the religious people, used to say it's demonic, sis. But you see what social media is doing now? Social media is bringing the world together into one place. So you will be here and know what is happening in Africa. You will be here and know what is happening in Europe and know what is happening in Asia, in every part of the world. So people have embraced it. Even pastors who used to criticize this whole social media and cell phone, they are now using those platforms to reach out to many members, winning souls for Jesus. So be a catalyst of change. Do not underestimate your impact into this world. Everything that you are doing, do not underestimate it. You are making impact. Somebody somewhere is admiring you. Somebody somewhere is saying to themselves, I wish I was like this person. You don't even know that you are a model for somebody out there, positive model. So remember, change starts within you, within me, within you, within everybody. Change starts within us as women. So if we just sit down and say, hey, this is what society thinks about us, and we want to live that narrative, then it's up to us. But if you sit and say, no, that's not us, we are women, we deserve better, it have to start with you saying no to things that are placing negative images on women. You have to say no to that and then step out and be a catalyst of change. And you will see the difference you'll be making into this world unknowingly. So, to conclude our presentation, I want to thank everybody. But let me just give a summary of what we already talked about. So, the lack of self and professional confidence can hinder self practice, negatively impacting performance and our outcomes. So, if you lack professional confidence and self confidence, it will have impact on your daily practices. So, therefore, women should evaluate their skills and work on developing both competence and confidence based on your individual needs. Everybody got needs. You know your need. You know what you need. So you know your weaknesses, you know your mistakes. Write them down. Track them. Track them. If you're writing them down and tracking them, then don't stay there. Do new things. Do new things. Life is a journey and it has challenges no matter what. Everybody got challenge one way or the other. And if you do the good things, you also get rewards. You also get your reward. So it lies in moving forward by nurturing your inner self and adapting to change. So if you nurture your inner self, you adapt to change. So professional women and other women out there, you are valuable in society. Start by trusting yourself. Have faith in what you are doing. You are doing better. Just trust that you are doing better. Step out there and you will see yourself shining. You will see that you are building values in your communities, in your workplaces, and people are watching. Don't think that people are not watching. People are watching you. Every step that you make, people are watching you. Don't think that eyes are not on you. So do the right thing. Build yourself. Prioritize yourself. Do the right thing. Be ethical. Live up to that standard that you stand for. Live up to it. And you will see yourself professionally advancing with self confidence. Nobody will stop you. Nobody. So I want to encourage everybody for coming on this live show. Thank you for asking your questions. Thank you for your suggestions. We want more suggestions. If you think that there are topics about women in leadership that we need to touch on, please drop it in the message area. We will pick those things up and start to make our research and come back with your answers. We don't have answers to everything, but we can get answers from other people who have come after us and acknowledge their work. So knowledge is power. Keep listening, keep following us, and come to our group. We have a new day group, and women are doing better. Women are learning. We celebrate each other. So thank you for all your comments. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening. Watch out for next month. So I will be live on focus on Liberia through a new day every first Saturday of the month. So every first Saturday of the month, I will be live. Thank you so much, everybody. Ask questions. We are encouraging everybody to keep asking questions and learning. Learning never stops. I'm also learning. So don't think that, hey, the more I got a master degree in organizational leadership and project management, so her learning stops. No, I am learning. I'm learning for each of you. So thank you so much, everybody, for following. Please share, like, and join us next time.
My name is Abena Johnson, and this is Focus on Liberia. Hit it! From Cape Mount to Cape Palmer, Mount Nimba to Atlantic Ocean, Obomi Hills to Pocondre, to educate, elevate,